Hello and welcome back to a Game of Thrones mod for Crusader Kings 2. We are still Raymond Fossoway, and unfortunately we have had a son now. But he is dead. But at least we do have an heir who is married to a very, to somebody with a great last name, like the Great Hawk. That's a fantastic, I forget the word for it. Let's just go for adjective. But yes, the Great Hawk of House Aaron. And she's got a skilled fighter. So, that's alright. I've invited people in my court to take part in a war game which we practice defending our lands from invading enemies. We'll use wooden models to represent invading armies, and we shall use clever tactics to defeat my opponent. It'll be fun. As we assign tasks for the war game, we decide that Cal shall defend with me, while Cathar shall be leading the invading forces. I think that was the way it was. No, it was my Septim who led the last one. Let the best warlords win. At the beginning of the war game, the enemy quickly tries to advance up the hill in the area to get a strategic advantage. We will bring all of our forces to contest the defensive grounds. The enemy ascends the hill quickly alongside our troops. As we reach the top of the hill simultaneously, our armies slash an outright brawl. Cal suggests that we should break the enemy's flank. Who is Kyle? Our master arms will spread out the heavy and light troops along the line. Well, we'll do what he says. He's our master arms. You should follow what he says. My ward Delena is inquisitive and asks so many questions it's hard to answer them all. I'll try my best, and for every answer I give, it seems Delena seems to like me even more. We become close friends with our ward. Oh, okay. Who is also our... We are friends with our friend's daughter. Okay. In the melee struggle, our side flank is the first to falter as the tired troops leave a clear opportunity for our opponent to take advantage of. We are quickly overpowered and our opponent stands as the indisputable winner. Oh dear, we're not very good at these war games. That's the second one we've lost. Lord Benefer the Bewitched has accepted Lord Paramount Meager the Careless's peace offer. Okay, so he is in prison now. Which is what Lord Paramount wanted in the first place. And he revoked the High Lordship from him. That's a pretty drastic measure. Throughout the day, you've caught yourself grinding your teeth and being unable to focus on anything for long. Suddenly you can't realise why you've been in a bad mood all day. You just can't seem to abide having lazy people in your presence anymore. So we can either get him to be less slothful when I'm around, or it grinds my gears, but it might cause distress if I lecture people just like that. Well, we're kind, so we might just not say anything. I mean, did we get stressed? No, that's okay. We usurped the no, somebody usurped the title of Lordship Darren Downs. Okay. Oh, he usurped quite a lot. I guess he just he must have won a war for that title. Interesting. Cool. Summerhall used to be under the Stormlands, and it's independent again by Prince Maker. Interesting. I think it used to be underneath them. It might be that it was when the realm was fractured and we weren't in sub-vassals mode. That might be it. Yeah, that might be a sub-vassal. Okay. Ooh, another plot from Kyle. You would like me to join our... No, I don't care about our liege's son's legitimacy. Oh, Lord Paramount Meager the Careless, Tully has stopped being alive, and his son is taking over, Hostine of the Riverlands. But he is ill, wroth, gluttonous, deceitful, proud, cynical. Oh, I don't like him one bit. Not one bit. But yeah, it's actually quite a quiet time in Westeros, all things considered. Nothing's really going on. Oh. My liege, since I arrived in New Barrel, there's never been a shortage of troops reinforcing the troops stationed there. Under our guidance, they believe fame and fortune awaits them. Your humble Marshal, Kyle. Let us hope so. Also, out of curiosity, chance to fabricate claims, 14% yearly. We have had a daughter in this chat, so this is 15 years of 14%. 14% is, you know, it should have fired by now, basically, is what I'm saying. Because 10% would mean it should happen in 10 years, 14% means it should happen in less than 10 years. I crave solitude, I no longer seek the company of others, but I won't become a hermit. Oh, we lost Gregarious again. We're kind of not sure if we want to be, if we like parties. Oh, a Martell died a natural death. Okay, anything else? Oh, we now have enough money to hold another tourney. If we wanted to. I don't think we really want to hold a tourney yet. We're still holding out for a son. Age 22, Lord Paramount Dennis of the Reach died of gonorrhea. That means that Lord Paramount Gunther of the Reach is in charge. He is a knight, which is good. He's kind, diligent, selfish. Okay, he's ambitious though. That could lead to some fun stuff. It's time for me to choose how I want to educate my daughter, Julia Fossoway. Oh, Julia is our second daughter? Yeah. Well, we will make her good with numbers or educate... Well, just educate her at court. That's what we were doing with the other one. Obviously, we'll spend for the best equipment possible, right? Yeah. That makes sense. And, yes, more tax law. Tax law is, of course, the most important part of running a realm. You got to really consider those taxes and the best way to get the most money out of people. And yeah, it's been almost a whole year and not an awful lot has happened. Our daughter should start, Melora should actually, oh, she already got her education trait. She got Grey Eminence. Ooh. That's interesting, because we were educating her. That's different than usual. The reason I'm saying that's different than usual is the way it usually works in vanilla CK2 is the person who educates you, you then have a chance of getting an education I think it's a high chance of getting their education, a lower chance of getting the education one level below or something like that, and then a very small chance of getting a different education. But I think in this mod, it must be something to do with how much you spend on actually paying for the education, combined with your stuff. That would be my thought of it. Or maybe only the traits and the skill as a warrior are determined by the person educating, and this thing here, like the Grey Eminence, is determined by, like you say, I want them to be good at court, plus I want them to have, plus I want to pay a lot, which would then give you a good chance of getting Grey Eminence. That seems like a logical way of doing it. Okay. Interesting. I guess that might be why they nerfed Grey Eminence as well, because Grey Eminence is a lot stronger in vanilla. Anyway, enough of that. Let's have a look at the realm. Oh, lots of embargo wars are ending inconclusively. More taxes are changing. Interesting. My liege, my work in old times seems to have come to fruition. By bribing, cajoling, extorting, threatening, and forging foreign documents, I have managed to fabricate a claim on the lordship of Cider Hall, presently held by Lord Stefan of Cider Hall. I leave it up to you whether to press it or not. We will, of course, get our claim. We have a strong claim on Cider Hall. Cider Hall has 5,000 troops, though. We have a mere 3,000 troops. What are our alliances like? We could call in Lord Paramount of the Vale, who would definitely help if he would come in. We can call in our friend who has 800 men. And we can call in our other friend who has 3,000 men. He is also a House Aaron, though. That is a friend, right? Oh no, that's Raymond's daughter, Melora's brother-in-law. So we can call in our brother and father-in-law and our friend. I think it's time for war. I'm ready for this. We're going to declare war. We're not going to declare war because the laws in our current county mean that or one of these laws means that we can. It might be Meacham Realm Authority. Vassals can no longer wage wars, private wars within the realm. Right. Well, We tried. Maybe our liege will press it for us. One thing that we do need to do though is you no longer need to be fabricating claims. You've been doing this for the last 16 years. We could sow dissent there. Try and lower the liege's opinion. Or we can try and raise... Let's just try and raise our liege's opinion of us. Because that seems like a good idea. Where does he reside? In Starpike? Oh, all the way... Is he leading troops or something? Or is this actually where he rules? No, he has the lordship of Starpike. He must be leading troops, right? Our liege is Master of Arms at the Reach, and we're his Master of Arms. That's kind of cool. Why is he over here? He must be leading troops. Unless he's doing something like... Oh yeah, he's in the Arbor to train troops. Okay. Weird. Anyway, I think if we improve relations on his capital, that'll still improve relations for us? We'll see. I think that's the way it works. It might not, though. But anyway, it's better than having him sitting there trying to fabricate more claims inside a hall. And because it's a strong claim, at least it will pass on through our generations, which is what we really want. Sir Raymond Fossoway, I hereby invite you to participate in the grand tourney of Cagliari Rock, where the finest knights and lords of the realm will be invited to find out who is the most gallant and able knight in the land. Ooh, a large tourney. Well, of course we will go. Chance to prove our worth. Let's see how it goes. More taxes law. Love some tax law. A raven has arrived from the citadel. We shall rejoice as winter is coming to an end. Well, that was a short winter, I think. The tourney had finally got underway with the first day of the list being in earnest. The tourney finally got underway with the first day of the list beginning in earnest. You failed to make it through undefeated, however, and was unhorsed in a joust by Sir Uther Royce, whose prowess was clearly greater. You've been eliminated from the tourney. Oh. Well, that's disappointing. He's also worse at jousting than us, which just adds an extra bit of salt into the wounds. Okay. Our child lacks a guardian. Well, who will educate her? We could have our daughter educate our other daughter, but that doesn't seem very sensible. Who would we want to educate her? I don't really want to educate her myself. Let's see. Administrating day-to-day administration. I'm just trying to see if there's anyone here who would seem sensible. We could have our maester educate her. Yeah, our maester could educate her. That seems reasonable. So you will be educated by... I need to go check his name. It's Maester Aaron. Maester Aaron. Okay. So name Aaron. There we go. That seems like a suitable person. He's very good at learning. So he seems like he would be perfect to educate her. Sir Michael Aaron and Sir Brian Durwell were the next to joust on the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Brian was eventually unhorsed, leaving Sir Michael to be declared the winner. Yep, we've not seen either of those before. After many tilts over several days, only two knights remained undefeated. Sir Michael Aaron and Sir Hodgford Oldflowers faced each other in the final joust. Oldflowers would be from the Reach then. Yeah, so we should be rooting for him. Oh, that's why we were told about Michael Aaron. It's because he's related to our daughter's husband. Okay. Well, they faced each other in the final joust and made tilts to finally execute jousting. Sir Holgar was unhorsed, leaving Michael Aaron to be declared the winner of the tourney. Oh no, that's not good for the Reach. As the visitor of the tourney of Cagliari Rock, Sir Michael Aaron has the honour of choosing the Queen of Love and Beauty. He has decided to crown Barbary as his queen. A low-born Northman. Okay. A good choice, I guess. And yes, we will leave the tourney. I may not have won any of the melee events. My personal list did not go unnoticed, but of course. We could hold a tourney. Again, not going to. We have no reason to. My wife is pregnant, but I was away, wasn't I? Doubt besets me. Again. Yep. I've thought it over and I cannot be the father of wife Jamie's baby as it grows in her belly. I have trouble sleeping. I must set the matter to rest. I'll hire someone to find out. Oh, yeah. Let's see what they find out. The maid I hired to give my wife Jane's confidence has not found anything suspicious at all about her pregnancy. Well, we confronted her last time, but I don't believe she was telling the truth. We'll hire more spies. We'll know what the truth is. So Raymond Fossoway, I invite you to participate in the tourney of Golden Grove, where the best knights and ladies of the Reach shall be invited to compete. Of course, welcome. We always love a tourney. The spies I hired at great expense to discover anything suspicious about my wife Jamie and her pregnancy have failed to turn up anything at all. I guess the child must be mine then. Interesting. The tourney finally got underway with the first days of the list beginning in earnest. You failed to make it through undefeated, however, and was unhorsed in a joust by Sir John, whose prowess was clearly greater. You've been eliminated from the tourney. Okay. He really sucks at jousting. I guess we're doing really badly. We're not even making it to the actual turn. I thought we were doing the worst that we could, but there was a new low. A small spear throwing competition could be entertaining. It's also a great way to enliven your battle technique. Maybe you should arrange a contest at your court. Well, of course we'll amaze everyone with our spear throwing. After dozens of spears being hurled through the air, sole victor emerged. It was none other than no one managed to throw farther than Lord Mathas the Great Hawk, our son-in-law. Congratulations! Your ability to take down any man in a brawl is wildly renowned. Many speak of your powers and how unwise it would be to pick a fight with you. Ooh, well that's a good pick me up after losing all those jousts. Really need to get better at that. Sir Ryman Weber and Sir Aaron of Q were the next to joust in the list. After many tilts and broken lances, Sir Aaron was eventually unhorsed, leaving Sir Ryman to be declared the winner. We have not faced either of these people before. No. Okay. They fought well. After many tilts over several days, only two knights remained undefeated. Sir Thaddeus and Sir Ryman Weber faced each other in the final joust. Sir Thaddeus is, he's reasonable at jousting, and Sir Ryman is fantastic at jousting. He is a great jouster. Sir Raymond was unhorsed, however, leaving Sir Thaddeus to be declared the winner of the tourney. The luckiest winner we've ever seen. He truly deserves it. Yes, yes. I don't feel too well. Something is wrong with me. I'm burning up with fever. My nose is running and my head feels as if someone is banging something hard against it. Please, kill me. Ooh, we're ill. The tourney ends, although I may not win any of the melee events, my prowess and list did not go unnoticed. What prowess? We got unhorsed by the first person we faced. I was wanting to feel much better. It seems my illness has passed. Oh well, at least that's good. Should our wife not be giving birth any day soon? We shall have a son. We have a son! Laurent Fossoway. He's not dead. That's a great advantage. So are we going to name him? I was thinking we might name him Duncan. Again. Duncan appears to be off, like, leading troops somewhere. It's quite funny. We could name him Duncan. I think we've already named one son Duncan, and it was a little bit of a... it's a sad thing to think back to. So who are we going to name this son after? We do have some friends who we could name him after. We've got Maester Aaron, or we've got Sir Nars of Narsdale. Sir Gars of Narsdale. I think we're going to name him Gars. Gars of Narsdale. Yes. He's now Gars Fossoway. Makes a lot of sense. And we fulfilled the ambition to have a son. Oh wow. We actually have a son. Pick an ambition. We don't want to become regent. Exalted upon men, I guess? Seems something we might like to do. Okay. Oh! Oh, we should hold a tourney. But we don't have enough money anymore. Oh, that's very disappointing. We will hold a tourney once we have the money. Yes, we could take out a loan to hold the tourney. But I don't think we want to. We can ask a vassal for a loan. No, that does not seem like a good idea. We almost have enough. Minimal taxes law. We could increase taxes to fund a tourney. I don't know. Oh, it's so exciting. We actually have a son. Did he get any traits? I didn't actually check. He didn't get any traits, but that's fine. He will, he'll be good. It's a shame though, our daughter was looking pretty good. Jesters, minstrels, acrobats, dancers have all gathered to perform at the festival, inviting noises, tempting scents, and alluring sights. Try to lure people to various stands, performers, and tents. Dancers are actually pretty good. Yeah. At age 57,308. Oh wow. I'm sorry, Leomela Tully. You're dead. Well, I think that's such a tragic event that we're gonna have to end the episode. She is, she had a long life. You have to give her that. She definitely had a long life. I have never seen someone that old in the game before, but she had a long life, but she also had 0 in every trait, which I think is also amazing that she managed to do that. Anyway, thank you for watching. I will see you next time.